Hello, this is Grinstar, and today I'm going to take and do things to this trumpet sound sample. I'm going to take what it sounds like and kind of lengthen it, or kind of extend it into more of a pad sound from the trumpet. And I can do a sustain on it. And it's got sort of a nice trumpety, brassy sound. But I kind of want to do more with it. I want to kind of make it spacey. I want to not make it sound like a trumpet. Because my piano's velocity sensitive and I tend to play a little light because I don't want the sound of the keyboard coming through. I kind of got this velocity set on before I hit SampleTank so that I can kind of give me the highest velocity I can get. So, among the ways that you can mess around and lengthen and extend it, the easiest one is, of course, reverbs. And I really like Valhalla. It's a free one. And already giving it a really wild, spacey vibe. The Virgo, or if I'm... No. Is it Leo? Leo had some really long verbs. Already you're getting a nice, spacey, ethereal sound to that. Already in the realm of ambient and everything spacey like that already sounds cool. So that's like the first easiest trick. Supermassive, free. Go download it, play with it if you don't already know it. If you do, you do. So that's the cool easy one. The next one is granular, taking up samples and kind of extending it artificially. And there's kind of a dozen ways that we could do this. One of the ones that I love using is Arturia's EFX fragments. And already the default preset already makes this wonderfully ethereal also. There's something wrong with the newer versions of Bitwig and the recording or something that kind of locks up my Arturia. Hold on. I have to pause the video and then it responds. There's all kinds of like presets. Ooh, Lush Planet was always a good one. It's locked up again. Alright, Lush Planet is also a really good preset. Very good. See, they're using a multi... Oh, there's the reverb. Exactly what I'm going for, like the spaciest stuff that in there. You compare that with a lot of other things, especially put in more Valhalla Supermassive and drench the reverb. And that's for the EFX fragments. Now, of course, you could take other things. What we could do is we could sit there and we can put in like a MIDI note, and we can say, does it do that much? All right, and we still got the fragments going on, so let's remove that. All right, nice, and back to our sounds. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bounce it. And we're gonna get rid of the original. All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to probably mess with the stretching and the stuff over here. Maybe the pitch a little bit, maybe drag it down. And what I want to do is double click on it, and we want to go to stretch over here, and we want to mess with some of the maybe duplicate it. Maybe a few times. And then we're gonna take each of these and stretch them differently. And try to get different effects from them. I think this one actually is going the distance. So that one's getting into more of a pad sound. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of these other two. I'm gonna move up the pitch just a bit. And it's like a nice long sustain. So now what we want to do is we want to mess with it in other ways that is more native to Bitwig. Let's use some own Bitwig's own. So let's go into here. Actually, we can go to probably yet another channel. Let's try this one. And we can go into the sampler. Woohoo, no threats. And then I think we could just drag and drop. All right, and then we can do all kinds of stuff. So we got cycles, which has the speed and format, and then I think the textures one is the granular. And then what I want to do is I want to loop it. And I can continue this indefinitely now, even though my sample cut off a while ago, because it's looping, obviously. And then let's give it more of a spacey, so let's go back and add some reverb. But instead of adding the Valhalla Supermassive, we can go with the default of what Bitwig has, and every time. And we're back to the spacey type stuff. Of course, the reverb's doing a lot of the work. If you're into ambient or whatever, this is well, I mean, I like it on occasion, or you know, the meditation stuff. Good thing about this type of version of it is that we can extend the sample for longer than what was originally intended, and rate the octave range, so I can go with the deep low notes, which sound really cool, and then the really highs. So, speaking of layers, let's just do that. Let's bring back in the Valhalla. Let's go back to the Leo, I think the spacey one we really liked. Add in back the other channel. There it is. think on one of these, what I want to do is I want to do a transpose. And so I want to transpose one of these down a bit. So like 3 octaves. Make it a little too low. This one has a limited range. So here we have a very limited range of like 1 octave, like what a normal trumpet, I guess, would be. Or 2 octaves, sorry, 2 octaves. So this one would be the limited range. So the transpose, if I want to play one keyboard, I would use this. And then I can play within the 2 octaves and be able to get the highs and lows of this. And I can duplicate this. And then have this one go down 2 octaves. And it's basically almost writing itself. Just mess around and noodle in on the keyboard and be able to actually create some really good sounds, decently great sounding soundscapes. Decently good, decently better. I like it. I like it. Great sounding. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I will catch you later.